Alright, fellow Sentai fans, time on next episode, which is a mystery: the attacking night beast god, or the attacking beast night god. Yeah, okay. Anyway, as Geki goes for a bride to assist against Dora Franca, Dragon Ranger is sitting in the timeless room, despairing over the time he has left. However, hearing his brother's cry, he grabs his Yusoken as it glows and opens the door within the chamber instead of sending him to the outside, confusing him. Dora continues to toss and throw on Daijujin as it laughs about finishing it off, but suddenly breaks apart, throwing the Junior back to the surface, while Geki remains with the Tyrannosaurus as it marches away. Back at the destroyed shop, Shinichi's father despairs over the lost property as the son brings out their card, saying they can start over and make enough money to rebuild the store, confirming his son's words. Tyrannosaurus continues running with Tyranno Ranger trapped inside, so he's thrown out onto a field where Burai is, and transforming as his older brother comes to wake him up. Geki sees Burai and wonders where they are, with Burai not knowing but believing God brought both of them to this place. Geki explains to Burai the situation with the Dokita Clay door monsters and their need to do something, with Burai understanding and figuring they need to figure out the reason they were brought here and escape. But Geki stops and decides to ask his brother why he can't live with the other Zyuranger and why he appears and disappears. Burai worries about how much time he has left, and if he told him that his younger brother would suffer more, so he ignores the question and decides to just start the mission. On the moon, Leprechaun wonders if he should get the Nobel Prize for discovering Dokita Clay. He starts molding a new army of golems with the clay one after another. Visiting the monster makers, Benor gets excited as how they'll be as powerful as Dora Franca as her new army emerges. At the shrine, the Zyuranger wonder where Geki is at such a crucial moment. Goshi reasons if the guardian beast took him somewhere, it must have an important reason. May wonders how they could feed the new Dora monster. Back with Geki and Burai, the guardian beast appear before them, acknowledging them while stating that the power of Bandora's new Dora monster is much stronger than they imagine, and can't be defeated by Daijujin's power. The only chance is for the two to find their own way and help each other's brothers, instructing them that there is a swamp north of the forest where the beast, King God King Brachion, is sleeping. The two must go and overcome its challenge to find the way before Pandora is able to invade the planet before vanishing. Confident, Burai says the two of them will save the planet and his brothers before running along. At Pandora's palace, the wish prepares to start a new plan while sending forth the new Dokita golems to begin it, having them pop out of the sewers and chasing the populace. The Zyuranger appear to fight them. Goshi noting the golem look a little different and they should be careful as the minions surround the rangers, forcing them to use their ranger guns on both sides but with no effect. The new team fight them with the ranger swords, but the golems easily crush them, falling apart and reforming into two golems, surprising May. Goshi uses Mothbreaker against another, but it too multiplies, overwhelming him as the team tries to figure out how to deal with the Dokita golems as they shoot them with their gloves. Jotapan and Bookback run by with the pillar as Mammoth Ranger asks what they're doing with the vampire, stating it's a secret. The Zyuranger keep asking, but the golems attack once again, the team being crushed by the powdered minions. As they wander the forest, Geki discovers the swamp where King Brachion is sleeping. Geki soon discovers the room with the guardian beasts and has Burai follow him towards it. As he approaches the altar with the treasure chest on top of it, the ground rumbles and boulders plummet down with the duo hitting the duo as a massive brachiosaur approaches them from the fog, immediately firing fireballs towards them, forcing them to dodge. Burai rouses the giant as King Brachion as the fires guns rush the duo, as Geki realizes this as a challenge the guardian beasts wish them to deal with, and they have to figure out what's in the chest. The brothers transform and charge, but King Brachion keeps shooting at them. While in the city, the other Zyuranger continue to be pummeled by the Dokita golems, and Chotapat and Bookback continue racing the pillar as Goshi yells for Geki in despair. As Geki hears his cries while fighting King Brachion, he realizes Pandora is making a move. Burai states they have to get the treasure chest as well. Tyranno Ranger reminds Dragon Ranger Daijujin's comment. They must overcome the challenge together as brothers, and this must be the time. Giving him Geki Ken. Geki tells Burai to divert King Brachion while he gets the chest, while Burai realizes he won't be protected. Giving him a term his shield, stating he'll be able to withstand attacks with the giant. Prepared, Dragon Ranger charges and zaps King Brachion with his brother's sword as Geki charges. Climbing the mountain as the guardian beast shoots Tyranno Ranger until Burai strikes the brachiosaur again, diverting it. Ultimately, Geki makes it to the chest and opens it. discovering new weapons, celebrating the victory. Elsewhere, Totopad and Bookback continue their work while the Zyuranger continue to be befuddled by the new minions. Goshi despairing they might die until two of the Kitagoms are vaporized by the new weapons, the Thunderslingers, being shot by Tyranno Ranger and Dragon Ranger. Throwing them to the other Zyuranger, they use them on the other Dokita Golems, destroying them all easily. Angered by the new discovery, Panura once again grows Dora Franca, leading to the summoning of the Guardian Beast to combat it. Daijuja and Dragon Caesar team up, but the monster continues to easily handle them, throwing them around as Dragon Caesar, throwing around Dragon Caesar like a whip and emitting red gas that stuns them before using his bolts as a whip once again. Geki realizes they need Goryuzin as they switch transformations, but Dora Franca continues to push after them, smashing the team and throwing back their head blade, making Tyranno Ranger despair in their potential failure. Hearing a roar, Brian tells them to use the Thunderslingers combined with the Ranger guns, leading to the team jumping on Goryuzin and try the combination, shooting at Dora Franca before Goryuzin uses Concussive Dragon Strike, appearing to defeat Dora Franca, except it cracks and breaks the skin off its body, using it into a skull-like creature called Zombie Franca that Pandora calls immortal. The more they hurt it, the stronger it becomes. On the moon, Bush proclaims she will defeat them all and take the earth before the giant fades as the pillar Totopad and Bookback grows in the center of the city. Okay then. Wonder what that's all about. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway. So let's take a look at an error from this episode. Another of our Zyuranger are struggling on the ground fighting the Dokita Golems. Goshi's ranger stick falls out of its holster. And now let's take a look at a note from this episode. This is the first time that Geki wears the shield of the Yamato Knights that Burai wears. Likewise, Burai is the first to use his dagger and Geki's sword combined. Nice. So I think this is a pretty dire episode, and still, I wonder what is with that giant pillar anyway, so So overall, I give A Mystery, The Attacking Beast Night God, 5 Megazords out of 5. Anyway, tune in bitches, we took the final episode, the day Satan comes. So, until then, in the words of Zordon, may the power protect you.